Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel on YouTube. Make sure you guys hitting that like button and subscribe. Today we're talking about the Detroit Pistons. Pretty exciting young core with Cade, Ivy, Jalen Duren, Asar Thompson. A lot of young guys, a lot of exciting guys that are gonna make this team a lot of fun to watch this year. So on Saturday I was watching the Bulls versus the Pistons, and I just wanted to look at some of the clips from the second half. It was really impressive how Cade was just organizing the offense, picking apart the Bulls' defense. They had a size advantage over the Bulls as well. But the Pistons so far already in the season, over 3 games, sixth in net rating. One of the top 10 teams in defense. 12th in offense. So yeah, let's just look at some of the clips from the second half. Like I said, they're one of the most exciting teams I think this season, and they've already beaten the Bulls and the Hornets. So those are the teams that most people expected to finish above them. But yeah, they're doing well so far this year. So let's look at some of the clips. Like I said, from the second half. This time, Cade has a pick and roll with Duren. They're bringing two to the ball already. He slips a nice bounce pass to Duren. Also has Hayes on the weak side corner. But Duren decides to take it himself. Also could have kicked it out to Burks. But, Duren been really impressive this season. Already getting 15 rebounds, double-double. Only his second year in the league. I think he's only like 19. Doesn't even turn 20 till in a few months. But him just rises above the defense. Chicago's interior defense not that big as it is with DeRozan most of the time at power forward. So Duren's comfortable just rising above, and he gets the and one as well. This time, Killian Hayes gets in the paint. You see the Bulls all surrounding him. They forget to box out Jalen Duren. Vucevic doesn't really put a body on him, and he gets a nice reverse dunk. Look at Duren again on this play. He's just waiting for the rebound, and gets easy slam for him against a much shorter defender in Patrick Williams. This time, Cade gets to the sideline. Nice crossover back, and he's able to finish over Kobe White as well. You can see the Pistons, they play a lot of two big lineups with Stewart and Duren. So you can see that Stewart already has a mismatch down the floor, sealing DeRozan in the paint. Asar throws a nice pass. He could probably finish that in an alley-oop, but he gathers it, and he patiently finishes it as well at the rim. But you can see that's already an aspect of where Detroit can take advantage of a lot of teams, because, like I said, most teams don't have two bigs. I didn't really see Chicago play Vucevic and Drummond at the same time. So he just recognizes, it's an easy pass for Asar Thompson. He can look over the defense. And Stewart, like I said, nice finish. This time Cade gets in his bag a little bit, tries to cook one-on-one. You see Duren about to come up for the pick and roll, but, Cade creates a good amount of space for himself and knocks down the three-pointer. He's already averaging like almost 25 and 8 this year. 8 assists. So, really impressive start for him. This time another pick and roll, but Cade rejects the screen, decides to take on Kobe White again. A little funny clip, funny screenshot of Cade right there. Nice back cut by Asar as well. But Cade doesn't need it after the step back where he gets Kobe White off balance. And he knocks down the jumper. So you can see it's a close game, but Detroit just continuing to effectively create shots and create good opportunities for themselves. And you can see the Chicago defense is already crowding around in the paint. Look how many players, basically all 5 guys in the paint. Obviously the on-ball defender as well. So it was a good cut by Asar, but Cade doesn't need that. Knocks down the easy jumper. Not easy, but created enough space for himself to make it easy. This time is Isaiah Stewart once again posting up a mismatch. Cade's open on this wing. However, Stewart doesn't see that. He doesn't really see Cade. Probably could have kicked it out to him right there. Instead, passes it down low to Asar Thompson. who was floating around the dunker spot area, this area. But nice quick pass by Osar to beat Tory Craig. The ball moves faster than defense. And Alec Burks has been fun to watch. He's been really efficient, just giving him a nice spark off the bench. Even Joe Harris can obviously knock down a couple shots. So they have a good mix of shooters and young guys. They have Marcus Sasser, Jaden Ivey as well, giving a nice boost off the bench as well. This time Joe Harris drives. Sasser attacks off the closeout of Levine, creates a good amount of space for himself as well. Stops on a dime and hits a jumper. He only played 5 or 6 minutes, but when you have guys making an impact like that, pump fake, get Levine on his toes, get him chasing a little bit. And like I said, Levine was, I don't even know if I said this in the beginning, but Levine, he had like 40, 50 points. He had 40 at this point, but, ended up with 51 points. And Detroit was still able to, effectively close out the game. This time Ivy gets to the paint. A little bit in transition. Dusumi a little late on the closeout. But nice tap in by Bagley as well. He had a really impressive game as well. Even though Drummond gets a block on Sasser, it's the end of the clock. Kicks it out to Ivy. Knocks on a deep three. And like I said, it's a 4-point game, but, Pistons are continuing to churn at it, still generate good looks for their offense. I think they shot like 46% in the second half. This time Cade probes around the rim. Nice fake on Torrey Craig. Gets the and one. Little, Steve Nash dribble around the rim. A little Luka-esque maybe. And I think that's like his maybe closest comparison with his, vision and his, passing creativity, and obviously ability to shoot the ball as well. There you see he has he has Levine on his shoulder, on his back. Once he gets past him, even though he doesn't get the floater to go, he still work at it. Durden, like I said, 15 rebounds per game. I think 6 offensive rebounds per game. Kicks it out to Alec Burks. Knocks it down. This time, Burks comes off the screen, but Durden, once again, Chicago sends 2 to the ball. Durden has the lane to cut through. He's able to, finish over these 2 guys, not really worried about, Levine or Dosunmu blocking his shot. He's able to dunk the ball pretty quickly. But look how much space, Cade is creating for Durden. He has that, on lock, basically. So much chemistry between these guys. And Drummond's a little slow recovering. They try to double him, basically. Yeah, they send 2 to the ball, so Durden gets an easy look at the basket. And those was probably their go-to play in this game, and probably going to be the rest of the season as well. Almost same play. Burks cuts through Durden. However, this time they kind of Cade gets caught in the air, so he's not able to make a quick enough pass. And Levine rotates over to maybe cut off Durden as soon as he catches it, but Cade recognizes that. I think that's Torrey Craig. He recognizes that Torrey Craig is in the paint, helping on Durden, so he kicks out a pass to Alec Burks right in the shooting pocket, and Burks knocks it down. But that's just like a good read from Cade. Sees that too much crowdedness in the paint, so he kicks it to the corner for Alec Burks to knock it down. Really good execution by Cade, and really good vision. This time, Osar Thompson comes off the screen, attracts the paint. So many defenders around him. And then look at this pass by Osar Thompson. Where do you think he's going right now? You think he's going to Cade? That seems like the more simple pass, I would say. But he throws a nice slick bounce pass to Isaiah Stewart right at the rim. Defense has no idea what's happening or, where the ball's going. And he gets an easy dunk. That's just really, smart basketball by Osar Thompson. He didn't even shoot that much, but he got, double-digit rebounds. He got, 4 or 5 assists. So he's just playing the game the right way. Not forcing too much. nice paint touch by Asar Thompson, and he drops off a nice bounce pass. Back to the Cade, Duren pick and roll. Duren kind of slips the screen. Cade thinks he can get it himself, but Duren doesn't give up on the play. He's always lurking. Like I said, they couldn't handle his athleticism and aggressiveness on the boards in this game, especially. Another time, Stewart has a mismatch on I think DeRozan. He thinks he can back him down. Chicago crowds the paint. Nobody puts a body on Duren, and he gets a nice tip dunk. And now they're extending the lead as well. They're up by 12. It was just a 4-point game. Just at the end of the third quarter. And Detroit, like I said, Detroit's defense was playing well as well. I haven't shown them any clips of them as well, but they're getting stops. This time, once again, Caruso tries to put some pressure on Cade. Coming up the floor, goes with his left hand, and just recognizes that Stewart is going to get 3 in the key, or 3 in, offensive 3-second violation. So he recognizes that, throws a quick bounce pass with the left hand, dribbles with the left hand, throws it with the left hand. Isaiah Stewart establishes good position, and he gets the and one as well, basically to put the game away. 15-point lead with the, just 3-4 minutes left in the game. This time, Cade, I was actually surprised how much they used Duren, in these spaces around here, throwing little bounce passes, doing a couple of handoffs. I'm impressed with his, passing skills as well. This time, Cade gets the ball. No rim protection from Vucevic. Not good enough rim protection from Vucevic. And Cade gets a nice reverse finish. And like I said, the game's, pretty much over at this point. But Detroit's continuing to execute, put pressure on Chicago's defense. Chicago thinks they got Stewart bottled up. He probably could have passed it from there. Or passed it out to Asar Cutting or Cade on the opposite side. But knocks down the jumper. It's going Detroit's way. And then finally to cut it off, Asar gets a nice steal on Levine. He's still playing hard, minute 15 left, up by 14. Could have easily just let Levine get the, fast break dunk basically. But he steals the ball from him, pushes the pace, and then he has a nice, awareness to throw the lob to Duren. Basically finish the game off. And that was pretty much it for the Pistons in this one. Chicago put their bench in, but Cade says, I'm going to still attack. And Killian Hayes, he said, let me get some shine too. I'll knock down those 3 as well just to put a bow on it and finish the game off for the Detroit Pistons. But yeah, really impressive second half from the Pistons, put the game away. Even in some tight moments, Cade and Duren carried them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching some more Pistons games this year. They'll be fighting for that, might be fighting for that play-in spot as well. With like the the Pacers and the Magic, who are actually the top 2 teams in net rating as well. So 3 of the top 6 are Orlando, Indiana, and Detroit in net rating right now. I think along with the Clippers and maybe somebody else, I forget. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the Pistons this year. You think they can make maybe the 9 or 8 seed? But yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.